Is there any realistic prospect really that this could get done in a lame duck session?
Well, I think so. I think that last weekend when the chief of staff to the president, Mark Meadows, said, we're not controlling the virus, he confessed that they never intended to do so, that they called it a hoax, that it was going to disappear miraculously, magically, and the rest. And what has happened? People have died. And so, again, that recognition that they have surrendered to the virus and we are not, we're there to crush it. Now we can go to the table with a clear understanding in the public mind as to what we need to do. And I had hoped that we could at least have an agreement before the election, but they have not ever responded to, we'll come, the secretary and I will come to a place of, all right, this is where we could be, but we've never gotten back. 2 weeks ago today, the secretary said that they were willing to accept our testing language with a light touch in the language. The light touch happened to be erasing 55% of it, largely in communities of color who are dying at a higher rate than people who are white. You've heard me say over and over, children who are Black or Hispanic have more, 5 to 8 times more possibility of going to the hospital with COVID than white children. So they erased all of that. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. So now we're saying, okay, you confessed to not controlling it. You understand that we must. Just give us an answer as to whether you agree that we must follow a scientific path, or we're going to continue to go down the quackery path that the president has taken us thus far. So we sent him a letter, which you've probably seen, just said, here are just some of the answers we're expecting. We don't expect them all to be in our favor, but we do expect them to establish a place where we can weigh the equities and come to compromise and negotiate so that we can go forward. And yes, I do think that the president has said we would have an agreement after the election. Of course, he's predicating some of that on the Republicans taking back the House. You just keep thinking that, Mr. President, but is as delusional as you have been in your approach to the coronavirus.